Check, check, check. 1, 2. 1, 2. Check, check.
Agitated illusion, only been for confusion. The institution, modern day execution. I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah. I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this they new Chanel. Did that splash?
Hey, breakout player.
Champion,
I can't speak.
Six rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hissing,
Man,
but I
last
can't
week
hear
there
when
was a
the
hit
crowd
there.
screams. Still ballin' like a offspring. Cause for all the ones that doubted me, gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood thinner. Juice stay turned like you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah. I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah. I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that split, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame. It's
Damn it, I gotta fucking buy
game. I
me.
go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah. I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah. I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L.
Someone put me out cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drip, can't catch my wave.
Damn Kane, you done kill Abel. Unbalanced land trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the bug. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the devil. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. You picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibis pass you by. Finally starting to realize, never give up and coincide. Can't watch TV, it's all a lot. Tired of trying, go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer, but media keep us blind. A good heart is not hard to find. Why the people try to define infrastructure right? I don't got time, infrastructure right? I don't got time. It's all to we're talking about you, about to protecting the sons and daughters from political and slaughter.
Someone put me out cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Never play by the rules, guess I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude, poison the multitude. They be quick to accuse, when you got different views. Just know you gon' pay the price, best of the item you choose. Touch the culture, hit you with the big ultra. I knew you was a vulture, Holy Ghost get the usher. No, I can trust you. Shock you, then now you fluster. Crashing down, I was cluttered. Doing this so subtle, fumbling out through the rubble. Remember this shit jump at the top, I was gonna get something. The middle, I gotta stay humble. Why the rush up for nothing? 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 Agitated and loose.
Special stuff. Who's on the stream? Who's on the stream? Tell me your name.
Today, from Lincoln, Week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports.
3-0 versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in Week 4. Now James returning. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Look at me.
At their own 23-yard line.
Defense.
Miles Sanders first carry of the game. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Wentz, left side here to Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run forward with Sanders. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. So likely a 3-and-out on their opening drive. That's not a good omen for a team that's lost 3 straight games.
Too many threes that you're mentioning right there. That's a number they've got to get off of. The big risk you're running right now is discouragement amongst the ranks.
He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Washington. That's a punt return of 89 yards. And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead. They get the snap defensively, force the punt. They score without their offense even stepping on the field.
I remember playing on special teams and teasing the guys on offense like, look, you don't even worry about it. You guys just hang out over there. We'll bring this one all the way back and get the points we need. In this case, they actually got that done.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? Alshon Jeffrey, 30, 10, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Alshon Jeffrey, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And bottom line, when you're the starting QB, what is it?
Get the W.
Get the W.
They did that last week.
Right? You got that done. Wasn't always pretty. There were some great moments. He threw 4 touchdown passes.
But got to eliminate those mistakes.
Got to take care of that, because otherwise that could come back and bite him in another ball game.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Washington.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That'll be caught at Steven Sims. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
To Steven Sims.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Gibson, ball carrier.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a first down, Washington, on a pickup of 18.
First down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, his second touchdown on the season. And Washington has taken the lead. And that is the definition of yards after catch. They go short on the pass, and the receiver does the rest.
Seems so harmless, doesn't it, to throw it underneath, a short pass like that? But boy, it gets dangerous in the hands of the right receiver as he makes a move and takes it the distance.
That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Dude, you already
And
played.
ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to the knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last
true.
time.
That's
I mean,
true.
that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the Cardinals' sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
The numbers for Sanders last week, 15 carries, 52 yards. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Tackle
He'll
him.
be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
On second down now, it's Sanders. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
No gain on the play.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
Here's A.J. Cole now. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. He gets this away as he'll wisely, I'd say, angle this to the sideline.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at at their own 34.
Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Washington.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Denzel Perryman there to bring him down.
Denzel Perryman.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second and 6.
No, how's that a pick, bro? That's not a pick.
Picked off at the 33. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast.
That's bullshit.
But guess what?
That's terrible.
Too many defenders
That's
out there.
terrible.
Exactly
bro.
as you described, an interception.
So after the INT, here's Wentz.
Back at it.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, yo, Lance, let's dial down on these picks, bro.
But as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
At the 30-yard line.
That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
Great field position has to be one of the best friends an offense can have. When you don't have very far to go, you should cash it in with points.
Eagles 7.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Carson Wentz, along with his offense, heading back out there for their next possession. A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that. They actually take it upon themselves and say, okay, I have to do even more, or I need to play better. Maybe even say I put my defense in a bad spot. That's what true leadership shows you.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to change much personally. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, Wentz. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman.
Fire,
doggy. Getting there, and it's 3rd down. The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16.
Man, we had him in the backfield.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker.
Hello?
Maybe that'll help them as they... going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. Third down here.
Thus far, they've been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said, no. Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
And that is
big
incomplete.
Hit.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're going to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a
Jukes
touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in a first down.
Big football team. And
From the
enough to
shotgun
Gibson
now.
inside.
Here's an inside give.
Inside give
And
to
they'll
Gibson
get to
for
him
a
after a
7-yard.
gain of 7 to the 47.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down.
Lance steps back, rolls right, hits Terry on the sideline. Terry with the toe tap, down at the 35-yard line. Besides, Lance is one of those that hits him a great day.
Well, remember, they tried to get
the offense for Washington is clicking, but their defense is plain amazing.
Play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional
Another inside
way.
give.
And it's much
Gibson
more
cuts outside.
successful as well.
Tackle.
He's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows
Gibson
guy.
to his right.
Every carry is putting some damage on the defense.
Logan Thomas
after
in
a
the
while,
slot.
I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Lance dumps off to Logan Thomas and he's hit. Forces the ball
He could not hang on. It's third down.
Lance gone. Three receivers split right. Tony Gibson behind.
Now it's 3rd and 1.
Back to Thomas. Thomas
looking left side
trucks and is tackled
and he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 15-yard
line. Huddle before trying to get a play off. Gibson handed off. He's tackled at the 10-yard line. That will take us to the 2.
6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on.
Rena Gibson slips and falls,
Antonio Gibson
leading to an incomplete pass. There's no flags on the play. Third and 4 for the football team on their own 10.
From the shotgun,
dumps off to Gibson. Gibson jukes inside and he's pushed out of bounds at the 2 by Jalen Mills once again. Single back formation, 2 tight ends, 3 tight ends and a receiver. Eagles come out in goal line. The upper front bodies the defensive line and the touchdown football.
Antonio Gibson.
That is Gibson's 5th rushing touchdown of the year.
He knocks it through.
Also
it's 28-7.
28-7.
And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive.
In the meantime,
and how about that
down
last decisive
3
run to punch it in?
Not even the half. They got 3 timeouts to work with.
Fielded in the end zone.
Solid almost.
And we see James, 52. He will now return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
That's a touchback.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10.
Motion Sanders outside. Resting behind there, by himself. South back to pass.
Now for Wentz.
Overthrows Zach Ertz on the crossing route.
He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now he's going to swing this one
big
out to
hit.
His running back. Yeah, this will be a gain
Miles
of 5
Sanders
as
does
he gets
get
it
up
to the 30.
slowly, but he will be fine to go no huddle. wide open. It's Dallas Goedert in the seam, and he's down on the football team's 34 on a big third down conversion.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
Wentz throwing to nobody on that throw.
If we hit this, great. Let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Wentz will try again on 2nd down. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Stepping, and he is
Wentz rushes in.
the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Carson Wentz scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Santos with the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. Now after the touchdown here, Santos to give this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
There again is the running back as he trots
41
on the field.
seconds.
And he's well on his way
On
to
the
a
football team,
100-yard
I also
gain. He's
have
already more than halfway there. We're only in the second
Trey
quarter.
Lance sends Juju in motion inside. It's a pass.
I had no idea
Dumps it
how
off.
many yards I
Dog
had.
line.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a
Fine.
ball game
Gibbs.
and how many yards they've accumulated.
It's the backfield, so they will be
Towards
passing.
100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
Sack while throwing it. Incomplete. 3rd and 10. What do I do if I'm the red football? My apologies.
And that'll make it 3rd down.
Because I wouldn't run. They got 3 timeouts. That's the rock.
They're going to look to throw.
Lance steps to the left.
Smith-Schuster
Strides Juju to the
He's got
50.
the first down yardage before being
First
taken
down
down at
yardage.
midfield. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it, and he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Eluding the pressure right. And I think the ball's out. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short. They'll look to throw here. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Intended for Antonio Gibson.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it
Okay,
on the
go,
midfield
go, go.
stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And off the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. And this score will stay right where it is. Things considered a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. So So we have come to halftime and what's already a... All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. So here is Washington now to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak and right now looking good in this one as well. They'll run on first down. It's Gibson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about where they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Back to throw now on first down. Flushed out right. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Brings up
second and 9 now. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas, his first touchdown on the year. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. All right, time for us now to discuss Alshon Jeffrey. Good day for him so far here in the third quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the third quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team, because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
2 at the 41-yard line.
Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he is across
not a quarterback
midfield
keeper
from
yet.
149 to the other 49.
Jesus
A gain of just 2. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
To throw, it's Wentz. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They run here with Jason Huntley. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers.
And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. So they get the first down. Maybe not a huge play in terms of yardage, but the fake punt does the job. So they snap it straight to the up man. What's his responsibility? Normally, obviously, just to protect, but he's got to be a guy that can be pretty agile too, right?
Yeah, without a doubt, because you're talking about a guy, even in protection, he may have to slide up and down the line of scrimmage to pick up someone who comes through trying to block a punt. So you know he's got that ability to move, but oftentimes it's using a running back, a fullback, someone who's used to having the ball in their hands, and he's able to pick up the first down.
At the 32-yard line.
2nd and 5 now. Wentz. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Wentz connecting with his tight end, Goddard. They'll contain him to just 4 on 2nd down.
I think it's okay that they didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. The Eagles on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Wentz again. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Stopped him in his tracks. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
4th and 2 in the NFL, not ordinarily a running down anymore. Usually that ball's moved through the air. They went ahead and gave it to the back, and he ends up picking up the first down. I'm not sure if they fooled him as much as they just did a nice job executing.
Needed 2, and they got 3. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
Sanders again.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Offensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Rolling to his right. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. And he's got it. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. Throwing is Wentz. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Yeah, let's get that ball, man. Let's get that ball right here.
Wentz. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. Wentz going to throw. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Matthew Ioannidis able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
To put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Complete to Logan Thomas. 4 yards on the pickup.
2nd and 6.
At the 24-yard line.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And that is incomplete.
The pass.
Looking to watch Brendan Graham. Oh my God. Fuck.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Bushes
Washington
are meant
now
to
gonna use the
fly.
first of their 3
Hands
timeouts.
up,
It's
you
just their
touch the
first. They've got 2 more to use
sky.
here in the final stages. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I looked down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need. And that's exactly what they got done.
And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
First down, Washington.
It was Eric Reed in on the stop. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he'll complete this to Gibson.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And I actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
2nd and goal.
It's 2nd and goal. Back to the 8-yard line now. This will be caught at about the 5. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. You can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to, because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
Pudding hurts.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. As the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Working from the gun. Wentz. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Wentz now on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. One final try now for Wentz. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Washington, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they will be at home next week to take on the New York Giants. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at
Know my name, I'll get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains, I'll get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They sweet fall and you let go. I know I got an antidote. Kind of self-control. Look inside my head through a telescope. You erase all the calls from a telephone. No sense.
Oh, is it really was this kid? Nice.
Look at me, at the asylum. Was a fate or mistake, cause the time ain't up. Yet the parts of my mind don't get much love. If you want in my head, come and call me up. You look like a twisted Robin Hood. Be a tip from the rich and the poor and us. Wearing diamond shoes where you walk your pugs. In a town you could rate where there ain't no love. Where do I go? Where do I know?
Conley, center, Thomas, He, Stevenson. Only people I'm signing here is Taysom, maybe. Taysom Sims, Rowler. These 3 Sims. What type of knowledge don't sink in? Life gives you lemons and my only thought is drinking. Thirsty, will I be alive or dead before 30? That's all that concerns me early. Lemonade quenching my inner rage when it takes center stage way before they pouring on my grave. Been made, let it set my soul ablaze on each and every way. Put me in the water for the save. They don't know my name.